Happy.
Oh, I'm sick of morning. Happy Friday.
You know, if you're like us, you probably don't need to be reminded what day of the week it is. Robin's going to tell you the date because I'm not even sure.
28th. It's almost
August
done.
20th. That means like COVID forever. COVID forever.
Yes.
So August, July, June. What comes before June? May, April, March. We're
March.
6. That's 6 months.
Crazy. It's
Into this,
crazy.
and it doesn't look like it's changing anytime soon. Church, hey, just wanted to remind you, church is actually in LA County. So if you've been watching the news and you've been hearing,
Our
hey,
church.
Orange County is going to be opening and all of that, that's awesome. I live in Orange County. I know most of you do too, but the actual church building is in LA County, so we have to fall under LA County's rules. So just want to remind you of that. But what LA County does allow us to do is to meet outside,
Yay.
which is why we have church in the backyard.
Yeah, this
So
Sunday.
this Sunday, church in the backyard,
Yes.
7 o'clock outside
Yes.
in the field. It's going to be a little bit cooler. We all found out that we needed sweatshirts last time. So come in your
Yeah.
shorts and t-shirts, but bring a sweatshirt. Bring your own chair. Bring your own chair or blanket, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
It's only an hour. You're not going to want to miss it. Church in the backyard. Tell them a little bit about what we're doing.
Well, this one is kind of fun. The youth department is putting together the evening, and we are actually doing our back to school kind of service. You know, we normally give all of our students a bookmark to fill out, and then one of you adults takes it home and prays for a whole year. I had fun praying over mine this year. This year we're doing it in church in the backyard, and we're actually even giving you a prayer guide. It's made for a grandparents' prayer guide, but all of us will have an awesome opportunity to get it and pray over our kids and our youth. So you won't want to miss out on that.
And and I'm not going to take the credit, but I know the person that I've been praying for last year, and I've watched that student grow and blossom, and I'm like, yeah, I had a part in that.
Oh, goodness.
I'm sure her parents had more of a part in that, but obviously Jesus probably had the biggest part in that.
Right.
But I do feel like my prayers kind of helped that along. So I'm going to just pat myself on the back.
Dear.
Hey, 2020 Refocus. Remember we talked about how we felt like 2020 COVID hit. I see all the time, like, if 2020 were a candy bar, what would it be? If 2020 were a movie, what would it be? Like, and everyone's like Jurassic Park, right? Like, so we just felt like I just felt like really that kind of we needed just kind of a refresh ourselves spiritually. So I wrote this thing called 2020. 20 minutes a day for 20 days. There's 5 things that you do every day. Quite honestly, I just finished mine. It doesn't take 20 minutes, but you know, some of you read slower, or you need to ponder.
Contemplate.
Yeah,
right.
I am not a contemplator.
He's not.
But you read this, you do this, you pray this, you ponder this, and you write this. So those 5 things.
Yeah.
You can pick them up at any time. And remember, if you finish and you let us know, the secret is you got to let us know that you finished it.
Yeah.
Krispy Kreme donuts will come your way.
Eventually.
Magically, drone, drop. Anyways, so 2020, there's still time. Pick it up.
And it's a booklet, but I believe it's even available on the app. So if you're a techie person,
And you want to do like fill in the blank thing?
you can totally do it on your phone or your iPad. And we also keep those booklets, kind of that recycling trash can area right outside the sanctuary. They've been out there, and I've noticed several have been taken. So if you still want to come by, it's office hour times. You can always grab one there.
Hey, let me also let you guys know, remember a couple weeks ago we did the Hygiene Packs, the organization CityNet, taking care of the homeless in La Habra and Fullerton. A lot of you gave money, and we are going to be providing dinners throughout the next several weeks for those who are living in that apartment. So not only a shout out to you who packed your bags, and we were able to drink, what did we take, 360 or 260, I can't remember. But those of you who gave will actually be feeding them as well. So big shout out to you, church.
And for all of you cooks out there, you do the meal trains for us. We appreciate you so much. Part of the legal ramifications of this,
it's COVID.
We have
has
to actually
be individually wrapped. We have to buy it.
We have to buy it. So that's why your giving to that was so important.
Perfect.
We appreciate you.
So.
Also, next week, our Zoom classes resume. That's in place of our regular Thursday night classes. And we have Grief Share, which is a great way to kind of walk through grieving something. Highly recommend that class. For men, we have the Conquer series. It's a great class to get together with some men and kind of just work through some things that you maybe need to get a hold of. And the last one is our spiritual warfare class. All of those begin next week. You should have gotten a flyer in the mail. If you did not, you can always go to our app. You can always call the office. We can give you those details. But don't miss out on any one of those things that are going to
Hey, that's a great reminder, because a lot of our church database information we have because somebody came to church and filled out a visitor card.
Right.
We know that a lot of you have joined us since COVID hit. You've never been in this property. You live in another state. Some of you live in another county. There are people who watch us regularly every week who live in another country.
Wow, is that crazy?
So how do we get information to you? Download our app. You can download that anywhere in the world. The Warehouse OC. In the app, there actually is a button that says, get to know us, or we can get to know you, or fill out this visitor card. I'm not sure exactly what it says, but there's a button. There's a button that you can hit. You can fill out all that information, and what that does now is it adds you to the database so that you will get even regular communication from the church.
You'll be glad.
We don't sell it. We don't give it to anybody. No. We don't hit you up for like, hey, buy this product, right? It's just a way for us to stay in communication and contact with you.
Yes. And on that note, if you can keep your eyes out, ladies, if you signed up for a small group last summer, your 1-year commitment is up. And we are relaunching ladies' small groups as of September. And if you would be interested in being a part of a small group, check out the app. Check out some of your mailings. If you come Sunday night to Church in the Backyard, we'll have a card for you to fill out. We're putting together some new groups, keeping some old ones, but we would love for you to be in fellowship and community with some ladies at the warehouse.
Hey, awesome. Last thing, church, we had a sense from the Lord. I know I talked to a lot of you that there was kind of an economic crisis coming. Now, I don't say that to bring fear. Some of us have not experienced financial implications at all because of COVID, but a lot have. Several have lost jobs. Several are getting ready to lose jobs. Salaries have been cut, especially those in the entertainment industry, those in the education, or maybe those in like food service. So we know that a lot of our families have been struggling, and we have been able to help a lot of families. But I want to let you know 2 things. Number 1, we have what's called the Benevolence Fund. The Benevolence Fund allows us to help somebody who has a need. And you can give to the Benevolence Fund. You can help us keep that loaded. Now, the church already budgets money into that to help people, but if you want to give a little extra to help a family, you just write benevolence on there. We'll make sure that it goes to that. But if you have a need, remember, we're family, and you should never be ashamed to admit that you have a need.
Yeah, that's what
in fact, the strength of church, the strength of family is being able to be honest and say, hey, we're hurting right now. And we want you to know, if you're hurting right now, we want to help. We can help. And the church has a benevolence fund for that very reason. So reach out to us, either to help bless, or if you have a need, we want to help you out.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Have a great Friday.
Wow, I think that was a lot today.
I know, I do too.
I don't know why today, but I just want to dance. So let's just make Friday
dance party.
A dance party day.
Music,
so turn on some of your funnest favorite worship, and there's a song called "Oh Happiness." Turn it on. It's a fun dance party song, and then just get crazy in your living room. Yay. Hey, we love you guys. God bless you.
Bye-bye.